Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Sihle, and today I thought we should just do eyes only. What's going on with my under eye? There's so much light coming in today. Like other days we normally don't have this much sunlight, so I kind of have to work very quickly. But today it's looking fairly good. I just painted my bedroom. Actually painted it yesterday. I'm not done with it. This wall is still not done. I did like 2.5 walls, like that one at the back and this one here, and then there's this whole part that I need to do, but it's like halfway done. And I was actually going for like a gray. It came out a little blue, but you cannot see it obviously because it's a little bit dark in my room because of this change, this color that I decided to add. Yeah, I really hope that I'm not as dark as I feel like I am. Like I feel like I'm dark, but when I'm looking at myself right now, it doesn't look like it. But it's fine. I think I can work with it. Alright, so I think today we should just get into it. The brushes that I'm going to be using are from Ebony Beauty, our very own 8 set eyeshadow brushes, including a nose contour brush, which unfortunately I'm not going to be using today because I already did my nose contour. I think I should have like done my whole face on camera, but when I'm doing my nose contour I actually use this brush so I could show you how I use it. But I already used it, I'm done with my nose, I'm not going to be using it right now. However, it comes with all these other brushes that I hope that will be used today. There's actually like 2 flies in my room right now. Actually there was 2, but now there's 1 because it just killed the other one. Yes, I do that. I don't like flies, and if you have a problem with flies being, so sorry. But these are the brushes that are going to be used today in our makeup look. I will try and zoom you guys in, but I feel like it's just not going to work out. Like right now I like what I can see. If I zoom you guys, it's going to get a little bit pixelated, it's going to get a little blurry kind of vibes, and the dark in the background is sort of kind of not helping. I did put a little bit of light there just to add a little bit of light from the back, but the baby over here is about to turn off anyway, so I have to go and charge her up. But I don't know, dude, I was just trying to get like more brightness, you know. Didn't know that this color was gonna come out a lot more blue than it is. It's quite annoying, I'm not gonna lie, it's seriously annoying, but it's fine. I kind of like it, sort of, a little. It's just a little bit more blue. Like I had blue before and I changed into the one that I had before this one, and now it's like I've gone back to blue. It's like I want a gray. But anyway, let's get started with our eyeshadows today. Okay, so for our palette, the palette that I'll be using today is this beautiful palette right here from Revolution. I kind of forgot the name because it kind of vanished right there, but this is the eyeshadow that eyeshadow palette that we're using today. It has some really nice earth tones, like you know me and earth tones. You probably don't if you're new here, but I really love like earth tones. So these shades right here are more of what I kind of play towards this one as well, a little bit of this as well. But ooh, like what? This is the eyeshadow palette that we'll be using for today, and the brushes. So I think without wasting any further time, let's just get started. So first of all, I will be using this brush right here. So this is the blending brush. They don't come with numbers, by the way. It's just a normal brush. And I think I'll be dipping on this color here. It's like a brown sort of color. A lot of the times when I'm using like browns, I kind of end up not seeing what I'm doing because they don't really show as much as I want them to. And this is the setup. The eyeshadow palette on top of another eyeshadow palette for a mirror. Okay, so I'm going to be focusing it on my crease, kind of going into my brow like so. Normally I start with my eyebrows, but I felt like today let's do makeup a little bit different from how we normally would, to kind of, you know, showcase the products that we're using. Maybe I should zoom you guys in. Okay, it doesn't look so pixelated, but it's also not in that much focus. Look at that much light coming in. Where is it when I need it? I know that you think that this is wrong, but when I pull it like so, you can tell that it's not really any crease. It's just the fact that my eyes have those lines, but I'll fix it when we remove this. Okay, so the eyeshadow. I really love this brush so much because it has a really nice softness to it, you know, like it's quite soft, so it just does the work perfectly. Should we maybe start off with our eyebrows? Did you see the amount of pickup that I just had? Okay, so that is the first eyeshadow that I am using. I kind of put it on while blending, like I blend it with the same brush that I used to kind of put the eyeshadow on, but that's perfectly fine. I'm now gonna go on with this one right here. This is the Lid Pecker brush, and I'll be using, let me see, I mean, I don't have that many dark colors here, so it's so annoying. Which one should I use? I've never tried this one before, so I think this, I'm looking. This one right here is probably gonna be the one that I'm gonna use. Like, dudes, can you understand how dark it is right now? For me. My room is dark. There is sunlight outside, but it's running away from my bedroom. So I'm gonna concentrate it on the inner part of my eyes. Yes, I knew that I was not gonna see it. I decided to not carry on with that eyeshadow. I did not do anything. I literally just stopped the video because I could not even see it while looking at myself in the mirror. That's just how bad it is. But I feel like we're gonna have to go with a different palette from the one that I thought we were gonna use because it's not doing what it's supposed to do right now. We're gonna go with my all-time fave, the Queen Couture. I mean, she always comes through, and the reason I always use this one is because I see what I'm doing with it. Anyway, with the same brush that I used before, this one right here, my blending brush, I think I'm gonna go on with hashtag InstaQueen on my crease. It's gonna make a different color, but that's perfectly fine. Okay, like so. I think that looks good, even though you can't really see much of it. If maybe I had like a very bright eyeshadow primer, you probably would be able to see this color, but right now you can't really see anything. But you will. It's literally a little bit more purple. And it's fine. Can you see the fly? The disrespect. Okay, I think I'm ready to kind of zoom you guys in now. So with InstaQueen, it kind of did take different eyeshadow, and that's perfectly fine. So bad because before, where I used to shoot, I would actually be able to see what I'm doing even on my phone, but now I cannot even see one thing. Okay, so now the eyeshadow that I'll be using is Royal Kingdom, and I'll be using my lid packer to kind of, it's actually a lid blender. I'll be putting this out in the corner of my eyes, and I just want to concentrate it on like my outer V, kind of like creating sort of a wing. Like so. And then using my blending brush, I'm gonna just blend this going inwards. And I feel like it's not enough. I'm just gonna add a little bit more and keep blending. Okay, so I'm good with that for now, but we can take it a further bit further on. Okay, there's a little bit of thing that kind of comes up at the door there, and it's kind of distracting. So let me just move a little. It's still there. Okay, so I feel like now we can kind of cut the crease. We can cut the crease right now, and I'll be using my very tiny brush right here. It is so tiny, it just does it so well. Using my signature liquid concealer in the shade, it's liquid concealer like this. It's in the shade Toffee. Get the smallest amount, and let's cut the crease. Okay, so the wing, not the wing, the crease has been cut very nicely. I have already used 4 brushes out of the 8. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go back on with, actually I only used 3, not 4. I'm gonna go with my lid packer brush right here, and I'm gonna pack on a light shade of It's called Chic Queen, and it's gonna be the color that kind of sets the concealer. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, ooh, it's everywhere. Alright, so that has been packed. Now what I'm going to use, I'm going to go back to this and whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to be using it to kind of blend that. I can say that now it is a little bit nicely, not a little bit, it is quite nicely blended. As you can tell, this does not take a lot of work to kind of do. I don't know where this comes from. Literally trying to find the source, and I think it's from my mirror. It's gone. I had my mirror right behind me. But anyway, okay, so we're not done yet. I'm gonna go get my black eyeliner and we're gonna do eyeliner right now. Okay, so I have gotten my eyeliner now. It is in this kind of form, and I'll be using this brush right here. This is my eyeliner brush. It is quite tiny. It's tiny and I love it. I really love it. So I'm gonna grab some product on it, kind of get a whole lot of product, and then take a lot of it off. And we're gonna do like a soft wing. I think I might just end up even, what is it called? Blending it. With the settings a little. I had you guys zoomed in, but I don't remember how much I zoomed in, but that's fine. So I'm just gonna do the other eye as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my narrow detailer brush right here. It's pretty narrow, as you can see. It's like a bullet brush, and I'm gonna go on Royal Kingdom, kind of pack the brush with it to kind of blend my wing, even though I have this strong urge not to. I also wanna just wanna do it. and that is super soft. I love it. Just gonna go on my, using my blending brush again with no eyeshadow whatsoever, kind of do a little bit more blend and right outside here. Okay, I'm in love with it already. So we have used almost all the brushes. Now we're gonna go on to my mascara. I'm going to be using this Lash Princess from Essence mascara. Okay, I like it. Now let's do my eyebrows, because if we're honest with one another, this makeup look is so not complete without this one thing. And I'm using this gel liner right here, and it's brown, and I have it at the back of the lid, just on the inside of the lid. Is it the inside of the bag? The inside of it. I took a lot of it out and I put it here so that it's kind of easier for me to use. And I'll be using this gorge brush right here. This is my eyebrow filler brush. I always forget to kind of not put it here because there's a lot of harsh light coming in. However, just putting it somewhere here. So as you can see, it is a gorge brush. Pretty beautiful. Now let's do these brows. I like to kind of do my eyebrows off camera. That way, if I mess up, I can clean it up. But now I'm kind of, I have to do it here. Can you see how thin this line is? Can I try and zoom you guys in? Okay, 2.33. Okay, I zoomed you in and I think we'll be able to do what we need to do right now. Just to show you how good this brush is. And I'm not even trying, I'm trying so hard to not overreact, because a lot of the times you see all these people when they use like a particular thing from a particular brand, it's always like, woo. But I don't want to do that right now. I just want you guys to see what I'm working with. Right, and then to clean up, I'm going to be using my lid pecker brush, this tiny brush that we use to cut the crease. And I'm going to be cleaning up just a little bit. I don't think I made a mistake. However, I don't want it to be quite harsh, especially right here. Okay, so that's all the brushes used. Now let me just go carry on fixing a little bit there and wiping off whatever needs to be wiped off, and I'll be back to sign out. So we have finally reached, should I say finally? I don't know. But we reached the end of the video. This is the entire makeup look. It's sort of the same as the look that I did with the soft glam. And I say sort of because with the soft glam what I did is it was a bit different. By the way, it's changing color with every movement that I make. Weird. But you know, it was not like what's it called? My eyeliner, I did not really smudge it in any way. It was kind of like a straight liner, but nonetheless, I love the creation that we have created. Is that the right word to yours? The makeup look that we did today, I'm in love with it. I had to change where I was seated because even throughout the video I was kind of ducking the sun, you know, because it was just coming full force to me. I feel like I did not really do an in-depth video of everything. However, I just want to talk about everything that I used. So I used my big brush. I think I'm gonna have it right here. I used the blending brush to start off with the shade that we started off with another palette, and then we came to another palette and we had a lighter shade. It kind of had a nice little blend at the top there, which I seriously deeply love. And then we went on with the lid blender. It's a little bit bigger than a lid packer, but it really did a really amazing job with creating the wing. And we blended that out with the blending brush again, and then we cut the crease with the lid packer. Does an excellent job at cutting the crease. And then after that we put a lighter shade to kind of set our cut crease. Going back with my blender again, I just made sure that at the end of where the, because can you see that? With everything that comes towards my face, it changes. Anyway, I blended the color that I used with my lid blender to my crease, and then after that we just did a liner and we blended that with my bullet brush narrow detailer. And then after that we had our wing done. Well, we had a wing, then we blended it and we put some mascara and did our eyebrows. I'm gonna do, I feel like I need to do an in-depth brow tutorial because these brows are always like this. Like, they always look so good. They kind of changed a little bit because I sort of, not really sort of, I tweezed a whole lot of them. Like, the way that I normally tweeze my eyebrows is kind of strange in that I tweeze off the entire tail of my brow and I'm only left with the smallest bit of my brow right here, and I add this. The reason is because my eyebrows kind of go this way and I hate it, so I redid it by tweezing. Yeah. Am I liking the lips? Yeah. But anyway, we had to move from there. I feel like this wall has to stay this color, that way it's just perfect, but it's gonna be different in the video because I like where it started off, but I feel like I need to have sort of, what's it called, a way. yeah, a way of kind of working around the sun, because I usually do my videos as early as 12 p.m. However, I just realized that it might not just be the right time for me because it's winter time here in South Africa, so it might just not work out the way that I want it to. Kind of have to change my times because the sun is looking and doing weird stuff at that time. But anyway, this is the final look. I did my lips. I went on to fix whatever needed to be fixed. I did my liner, not a liner, a mascara on my bottom lashes. And yeah, this is the entire look. I hope that you guys did enjoy the video because I had so much fun making it. We will see each other again in another video, in the coming video. Yeah? Now, when it comes to, this is something that I wanted to just talk about quickly. When it comes to the launch of my eyebrow. When it comes to the launch of my eyeshadow brushes, it has not really started. Like, I put out the date when it's going to be available, and then I had to kind of do it, and I kind of took a step back, like, wait. I said wait, hold on. And the reason for that is because I had not figured out which company I want to use for delivery. However, I feel like in the coming week I will have everything. You know, I wasn't really impressed with the rates that I was receiving from other companies in terms of delivery because they're pretty expensive. So I wanted that if I am delivering locally or even national, yeah, it would not be that pricey, but it is quite pricey. So if anything, it might just go up to 135, but it might be less than that. I don't know. I'm still trying to find the best people to kind of help me with that. However, everything is ready. I will have a video showing you guys what you get inside. You just get two things, honestly. Your bag and your brushes. I wanted to add something else, like a scrunchie, like do a scrunchie for you guys as a way to say thank you, like a gift sort of. And that's still in the paper, the box, the paper. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out. But anyway, I'm in love with the entire makeup look. I'm in love with the brushes. They really did do a good job. I didn't want to be like, oh my gosh, look at what it's doing. Look at the blending. It's so good. Because honestly, you gotta buy them to see how good they are. But anyway, yeah, this is the final look, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. What do you like about this? Do you feel like you might get yourself these brushes? You might buy them. Do you like the makeup look? Are you gonna try it out? If you do, where you going with it? Because I like going out, you know, like going out. With this makeup look, it shouldn't just be something that you do and just stay at home. It's fine if you do, but you gotta take it out. So yeah, thank you for watching. Do consider subscribing to the channel, and yeah, thank you for watching.